Did you know there's a Voodoo shrine in the heart of Accra? This is African Magic Temple, AMT, a Voodoo shrine led by Bokor Voncujovi. For over 30 years, AMT has safeguarded and educated the world about authentic West African spiritual traditions rooted in Ewe Vodu and Afa. Through thousands of hours of online content, AMT has made Voodoo knowledge and practice more accessible.
Then you add it
while
to alcohol.
redefining the global narrative around the practice. We provide spiritual consultations, ancestral feeding rituals to honor your ancestors and empower yourself, as well as a range of various initiations. Every year, AMT welcomes and supports practitioners and knowledge seekers from all walks of life on their journey to connecting and learning more about indigenous African spiritual practices, heritage, and philosophy. Through interactive and experiential shrine tours, AMT has hosted visitors from across the world, including groups from NYU's Public Health Masters Program and Birthright Africa, a diaspora organization based in the US. We are even working with the University of Bremen in Germany to repatriate stolen Voodoo from the colonial period.
Gegenstände seien für die Missionare unchristlich.
And yes, we did speak with the Voodoo through an Afa divination, and they are very much alive. African Magic Temple isn't just a shrine. It's a living bridge between past, present, and future. Did you know there's a Voodoo shrine in the heart of Accra? This is African Magic Temple, AMT, a Voodoo shrine led by Bokor Voncujovi. For over 30 years, AMT has safeguarded and educated the world about authentic West African spiritual traditions rooted in Ewe Vodu and Afa. Through thousands of hours of online content, AMT has made Voodoo knowledge and practice more accessible.
Then you add it
while
to alcohol.
redefining the global narrative around the practice. We provide spiritual consultations, ancestral feeding rituals to honor your ancestors and empower yourself, as well as a range of various initiations. Every year, AMT welcomes and supports practitioners and knowledge seekers from all walks of life on their journey to connecting and learning more about indigenous African spiritual practices, heritage, and philosophy. Through interactive and experiential shrine tours, AMT has hosted visitors from across the world, including groups from NYU's Public Health Masters Program and Birthright Africa, a diaspora organization based in the US. We are
from our shrine. It's our special incense, and nobody has the formula. It's only African Magic Temple who has this formula. So it is not a smoke whereby somebody will tag TikTok to tell them that we are smoking or we are showing tobacco. No, we're not showing tobacco. It is just incense and charcoal that is burning it. So please, I know people are out there to look for a way to discredit our work, but we are also trying to keep it up. So thank you all very much for coming to this midweek. This is our second episode of our midweek show, and we are going to take your questions, your comments, and your greetings, those of you who are here, and then we will try to work it. We are going to work for barely an hour today because they have been showing some videos already, and then we will just work for barely an hour, and then we will continue. We will leave you until next Sunday. Thank you all very much for being with us. I'm going to pour libation to the ancestors, and then after pouring the libation, I will take your questions, your comments, and your greetings. Thank you all very much. Yeah, today is Wednesday, the 6th of May 2026. It's our second episode, a midweek episode, second one. So please, now I can put this one here if somebody wants to tell me. You can get them. Oh, I go Mauga. ago mauga sobulisa meduago mauga kitikata meduago mauga ese meduago ese joto amejoto ese nanu ame sete nanu ame omeno heavy dokuno heavy omeno heavy me biana no dokuno heavy ogbena dokuno heavy me biana no omeno heavy ogbena ese nye kame yo megate no molo anamsisi agbedidi. What are you doing?
The microphone, it wasn't.
It's not coming.
Yes, so I went to.
Is it okay now? How will you know it's okay now?
I am muted it a long time. Please check for me.
I know you muted, but you open it before going there. That's why I'm not.
It's fine now.
Is it okay?
No,
Somebody say it's fine. Okay. Thank you. So now, I'm pouring libation. Oh, ago mauga soboli sa meduago mauga kitikata meduago mauga ese joto amejoto ese nanu ame sete nanu ame wameno pevi dokuno pevi wameno pevi me biana no dokuno pevi ogbena dokuno pevi me biana no wameno pevi ogbe ese popolipo me yora keke ne me biana no gate no mo la masese club di me bia ngogbe yi me biana ba dokunyi ba kule evinyo kule ame yobete die enyanwi namlo. Eu chamo a for a show, me for a show, became and do a goya braxa, meus e adrepo do agoeta, adreto, vima cuna, ou vesoton, vesor cameo do ago. E meu, minha nossa, dia, a gente usa cacachicas bajadre. Minha la fabenha babina, cuivenha, bolonjuro, rola maior, aquele winha em bamanjo, flow, for playing bamanduarica. When you have me mateculu, etecu, etega. Oh, my, a kind, but you were kind, when you were kind, you were kind, so kind, trovo, kind, when you were kind, if you are kind, I mean, a tabaca, they are kind. But if I remember, I had a door, a couple of them, you fit of us, you. But you mean, no, how about the walk up, walk, Bamio, Zango, I am in your wood job, but Tajomaku, for Kano Volomodolo, a chima for the Voodoo, Magbedu, Kukulku, a toll for forming job when you go here. When you to I am modu to and quite a benny, but Thomas, two separate women of the Perica, Jopatabe, a Juvon by Johnny, Jopata, Pefia, Jopata, Tronam Beda Molo, Avifagbe, a Lidina, Jopataneno, Annie, Apemia, Ajolo, Jopata, Jopata, at a Pemio, one is a boy, you to talk with the Tapa, qualities, Budu Ajima, Bojuku Roger, Penkom, Valentine from Alo Jonah Pufu, Ago Sapatemayo. Tigre me your group with your Alafia. Emma Yamagasi said, Papa says, Togeje, and Dago. Your Brahidi, your Bopochino, young Befoli, both fully for Cocomo, the Go to Kucha Macamalagato when you put them in a fanami. May Antonio Cosipoku, I could be on your Mary, a Cosaco Pufanico, Getas in Yamosi, Pussy Jam Cosa Bocova, Mamma, your body, but when I could fit when I could be a mensa, I could do an Eframilo. Your Yes, I won't watch you to pay a cubia. Oh, by your pain, Celestina, I could be a Caterina, could be a Funia, Sensible for you, or Ben, I could be a Kutum and Fanani. Your Mias Row, watch you to pay a cubia. Your Cecilia, I when I cut the payments, I could do an Fanamilo. I mean, I would to give a cotton, you talk to Jim Mayora, Kinikini, Assistant Parasubaragona, Kutum and Fana. We have a quad of so far who are going to go fat out of it. You know, who don't have apple, no, we have a gat of my master, Kutum and Fana. We are talking to Legitato Abraham, Juvenile Chamento, with Fiat Simon Kabila Benassi, Daniel Vico, Marella Baro, Kutum and Fanani. We are Magaku and Atovi, Akima Kutum and Fana. You're happy, Akosa Baji, Kutum and Fana. Emayo, Daniel Vico Mare, your Togway Fiat Simon Kabila Benassi, I got me. Kutum and Fanani. Your Tobacco via Jogge. Your Tobacco come la Zuma Agovi. Your Harrison George Ajovu, your Benis Venunia Sensi, your Ruben Comla Akubia, Kutuman Fanamilo, your Trevi, Brahim, you could be a new baby, you could give me a batch of Quatage, Matu, Carpenter, or Poigon, Spinters, Review, again, view pity, Kutuman Fanami. And on your cosa, Tepano, you could take Kutuman Fanamilo. Mayo Abuchi Sacracama Chava to go to Colido Kurmaku, Tomi Aliachu, o Franta Mani of Fifini Kuma Bisinkra, o Cofito Jabaco to a coffee and coffee atra cable, o dogo, Maharina. Me to we ho ba to we ba voodoo to ra ho bu ma ya sa pasa di ku ko to ko shi na ko to kiri ku ba yo me yo ko ko chichi yo to we ki yo to ko chu ba nyami yo me me pete na gojo na sakunu da inga me akike me yo mi me yo awudi da ka me che ba agban pe vi ata pe jaga ba bodo vi me ku acha bodo us ma aba to me me yo afana bo afagbo ma jesu do pe to mo so le me da pa vidi me yo bali gbe meji eku meji wole meji di meji loso meji ngoli meji abla meji akla meji buda meji sa meji ka meji tupu meji tula meji lete meji che meji fu meji kwa che tula meji kla bo bile ko ta wa do wa to ba de ni ade ba ko ne to ba ba ya wele doji asine di do na ga mi wala hose me fa mi no agbo me fa na mi no. Yes, so we are ready to go. So please, your questions, your comments, and your greetings. We are ready. We have a Abena Kiki saying no sound. I think that was earlier. Yes. The sound has come back now. Thank you very much, Abena Kiki. Kofi has questions to ask. So let me say, Israel, if you know, but if you know, Kofi got a question, but then from that question we start the topic. We are live now, so everybody who is out there and wanting to learn something about African traditional spirituality, please, all of you, please come on, share the videos, like our distance, and then we will see how other people will join. Then I can answer a few questions. Elion joining. Then we have Tony B joining, Elion Maracha, and then SKG sharing the video. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you very much, SKG. You are very good. And then we have a 2H blogger. Say, Papa, good morning. Good morning, 2H blogger. So, how are you? I hope you are fine. Thank you very much. Then we have Obina following the host. And then Tony B sending us a rose flower. We are very grateful for all the gifts you are sending.
Papa.
Yeah.
Good morning, Papa.
Good morning, Marina. How are you?
I'm good, Papa. Papa, today I want to ask about the Trinity of Ewe cosmology.
Okay. In every cosmology that I have learned, there are three gods that form the Godhead in every spiritual cosmology. One of them is Mauga Sogbo Lisa. When you go towards Benin, where the 4 people and the 8 people met, they call it Segbe Lisa. It's the same Sogbo Lisa, but they say a Segbe Lisa. It's the same thing. Because when they call that Segbe Lisa or Sogbo Lisa, even in my traditional dialect, we call it Soblaje. It's the same thing, no? A Sobla Aje. That's when you are talking about Hohwe and those environs. So Mauga Soblaje. That's one. And Sogbo Lisa in the sense that Lisa in Ewe is chameleon. So this one is male and female in one. That's Sogbo and Lisa. That is what we call Mauga Sogbo Lisa. So it is not a woman and it's not a man. It is both sexes. So Sogbo Lisa, Lisa is that one which is like chameleon. It's ever changing. It is not just one. It can come to good, it can come to bad. It is always changing, like how the universe is always evolving, developing, and progressing. So that is what is Sobo Lisa. So it's not a God that is static and remaining just like that. It's always changing with the times and everything. So that's Mauga Sobo Lisa. Is the one that has created the world, who say so, and nature. And it's always changing things. Things will die, they will regrow and die and continue. So that is the one that is in charge of that. Then we have Mau Akiti Kata, the one that is destroying whatever is being created. Its purpose is to destroy, to maintain balance between the creation. Its purpose is to continue to maintain balance. So if something is too old and it's not supposed to be there, then it has to move away and another fresh one will take over and continue. That's the Kiti Kata. It's more like in the Hindu concept, the one we call Mahesh or Maheshwara. It is the one that is supposed to be destroying whatever is created or whatever is supposed to be destroyed. That's why sometimes you will see that there will be volcano, there will be natural disasters. A lot of people will die. But that balance will come and new things will come. For instance, when COVID came, the whole world was in a turmoil. People died, new people were born, but a new way of life came out of that distraction. And what is a new way of life? Before, people were not working from home. Everybody has to commute to their working place, and when they close, they come home. But when COVID came, people were restrained or constrained to work from home. And now after COVID is gone, that you can be anywhere in the world and work at anywhere. You can be in Ghana and be working in Nigeria. You can be in Ghana working in America. You can be in Ghana working in Japan. And things are going on as if you were on your desk in your office. So even though that distraction came, something good came out of it, which is beneficial to all of us and beneficial to all the whole human race. That's Mauga Kiti Kata. It's always destroying what is not supposed to be present. It's kicked away. And then new ways come out. Then the third one is the Mauga Jogbese. People call it a Joto, the one that makes you to come into this world, the one that is responsible for your being here, the one that decides your purpose here. And when your time is finished, you go back to your godhood or wherever you came from. So these three, Joto, destiny, Inkrabia, Umme, they have, every culture has destiny in their language. I believe the Chinese have a word for destiny. The Ewes have, the Northerners have, the Japanese have, people in China have the name. The English people call it destiny, but any other culture which is not English have a name for destiny. Destiny is said to be the one that brought human beings, or is the one that created human beings according to each person's destiny. So these three entities form the Godhead of Ewe cosmology, the Trinity in Godhead. One is creating, one is destroying, and one is the one creating the destiny of entities, not only human beings, even animals, trees, and everything. Everything has a destiny. And when the time comes, it shows. So these are the three entities according to what I have studied. Maybe other people study other things and they have other ways to explain it. But for me, my teachers who taught me, this is what they have taught me, and that's what I am teaching. So the Ewe cosmology, we have Mauga Sobolisa, Mauga Kitikata, Mauga Esse. These are the three that form Godhood. That doesn't mean there are not other small gods. It is the combination of all these small gods, plenty gods, that form what we call God in Ewe cosmology. Unlike the European God, which is somebody living in the sky with a gray beard, gray hair, and blue eyes, we look at the universe, we look at nature, we look at everything as a combination of all these things that form Godhood. You can't take one out and say only this one is God, or only that one is God, or that person is God. Not a white man in the sky. It's not the way we look at God. We look at God in nature. That's why I always say that God is nature and nature is God. Thank you for that question. Are you clear?
I understand you very
Okay.
clear. But they always celebrate the Mauga Esse more. You can hear it in their names and in their everyday life. They are talking about Esse. Why do they always celebrate Mauga Esse more?
Because nobody has ever had contact with Mauga Sobolisa. We can only see that the world is created by him. Mauga Kitikata, nobody has actually seen it before. But we can only see that things are being destroyed and things are being created. But Mauga Esse, which is Joto, Ame, Joto, the one that created human being, we can see its work in our individual and personal lives. That when you realize that your destiny is not in a proper position, it affects you. And you can know, everybody can know that something is happening. And it's the one that we can relate to in our individual daily lives because it affects us directly. So for the Ewes to be able to celebrate this particular God that is so close to them, because they can feel it, they can see it, they can communicate with it easily, they tend to celebrate it and I would say eulogize it, or to pay homage to it by giving that Esse's name to their children. Like Esena means it is gift from destiny. Secho Afia. Esse has given judgment. Sebu Abe. Sebu Abe means destiny has Abe. Bubu is like proverb. Destiny has put a proverb down, or whatever it is. Destiny has done something like a proverb, and you will understand what is happening. So all this say in our name, say new. Destiny is good, because destiny is also God, is one of the attributes of God, or one of the three pillars of God. So instead of saying Maunyo, people say ese nyo, which simply means God is good or destiny is good. Then we have a sector, that which belongs to destiny. So the Ewe celebrate ese more among all the three, because it is very close to them, because it is said that if your ese or your destiny is not in good position, life will not be good for you. Something coming there. If your destiny is not in good position, your life won't be good. So your destiny has to be in a good position in order to make your life a good life. So destiny is mostly celebrated in every culture than all other gods. But that doesn't mean the other gods are less respected. They are given a respect and revered. But Ese seems to be closer to us, because this body that we have, the soul that is inside you, is destiny. When you die, or when your physical body dies and goes away, and get rotted, your Ese remains the same. It's like the memory card or the SIM card or the memory chip inside a phone. This physical body can be likened to the phone device. But what is inside, which when you get angry or you want to say me, or you are touching me, you are talking about the inner self. That ese or destiny is your inner self. Some people will call it soul. Some people will call it nkrabia. People call it destiny. And some people also call it, like in Hinduism, they call it Atman, the inner self. This one doesn't die, because you can buy a new phone. When you put a slot in the memory card or the SIM card, all the data, information that are on the memory card will start to replay again. The phone may be new, but the inner memory card, SIM card, may be as old as it is, but when it enters into a new phone, it begins to repeat whatever. That's why it is believed in every spirituality that human beings, the physical human beings, will die, but your soul, your inner self, your destiny can never die. So whatever action you take today, even if it is 1,000 years, once you get a new device or a new body, you continue from where you left off. And slowly, you progress to godhood. Thank you for that question. So I think first, let's take some writings on this thing. We have Mamaga Yaira, and we have Efia Sweet and Tony B. They are here. And then we have SKG shared the live, and then Damwa Emmanuel also shared the live. And we have Tony B sending us a rose flower ×2. Thank you very much, all of you. And then we have 2H blogger saying, yes, Papa. Hello, thank you, Sopo. And then Derek Chloe say, good evening, Daddy. Hello, Derek, how are you? Thank you all very much for joining this our midweek transmission streaming. And then Tony B sent us a rose flower ×2. And then I am Tonya Natasha. Hello, Natasha, how are you? Thank you very much. Good evening, Papa. So good to see your face. Yes, Natasha. I'm grateful. Yeah, thank you for coming on this midweek program. We started it last weekend. We hope to continue. If we get a good response, we will continue it, because there are some people on Sundays who are busy and they will not be able, in our timing, but we realize that this time will be good for all of you. Yeah, this is my face. This is the Papa you have been speaking to all the time. Thank you very much. And then we have Sunny Love saying hello. Hello, Sunny. love. Hello to you. Thank you very much. I hope you are doing well. And then we have Mamaga Yaira say Enuledo Tobiga. Hello Yaira, how are you? Thank you very much. I'm grateful that you joined today's section. This is our second version or edition of our midweek. We've just started it last week and we are hoping to continue. Then Tony B sending us again rose flower times 15. Thank you very much, Tony B. I think last time too you sent us so much or so many of your this. We are very, very grateful for all the gifts that you are sending. And we have Efia Sweet 2 saying hi, Papa. Hello, Efia Sweet. Hope you are doing well. How are you and my prince? Are you all doing well? Thank you all very much. And thank you for joining to this midweek. Now we are already in Thursday, so it's no more midweek, but we'll call it midweek because we start from Wednesday. Thank you. And then Tony B again sending us 3 rose flowers. We are very, very grateful. Tony B has sent another rose flowers times 6. We are so, so grateful. And then we have Elson James following the host, and then Tony B again sending us 1 rose flower times 1. Maybe this one were the earlier ones, but I don't know now before it's coming because we are reading from the top to the bottom. Thank you all very much, and thank you very much, Tony B. And then we have Tony B again sending us 1 rose flower. And then we have Ewe Vodu. Nothing there.
His name is MP.
He's okay. So his name is MP and say Ewe Vodu. Yes, means your destiny has done something. Ewe Vodu. Thank you very much, MP. I'm grateful. And then we have Mr. Blaze sent hat and mustache. Hey, thank you. I'm going to grow one big one. Thank you very much, Mr. Blaze. And then we have Fire. I say can behave. Fire can behave. Following the host. And then hello again. Or follow the rose. Destiny Sosu is following. Follow the host, and Mr. Blaze following the 1 Pluto boy also follow the host. Thank you all very much. And we have Gibran saying hello, Toby. Hello, Gibran. How are you? Thank you very much to be here. Very good morning to you. And then Destiny Sosu say hi, boss Toby. Hello, Destiny Sosu. How are you? Thank you very much. Thank you all very much for joining the section. And then we have a person in some name say Sesime. When they call somebody with the name Sesime, means that person, the parents are saying that his life is in the hands of destiny. Sesime, in the hands of destiny. And then we have a fear switch to say, what can you do to put your destiny in good position? A very good question. When you are finding challenges in your life, even if your life is okay, it is because of destiny. If you are having challenges in life, it's also because of your destiny. If you are having challenges in life, it may be because your destiny is not in a very good position. That's why things are going, you are struggling, but you are not seeing progress or development. And then when a reading is done, and then it pointed to your destiny being the challenge that you have, then your destiny has to be aligned. The negative destiny has to be aligned with the positive destiny, because everybody came with 2 sides of the same coin. Destiny has 2 sides, like a coin, like the hand. This place looks a little bit white or brighter, but this place looks dark. Even in white people, their palms are the color of the complexion of their palm is different from the complexion of the back. Maybe it may look so similar, but when they look it, they can see a little bit of change. So every human being came into this world with these two sides of the same coin, or the two sides of the destiny. There is a negative destiny, and then there is a positive destiny. And if your positive destiny is stronger than your negative destiny, things in your life tend to move on well for you. But when your negative destiny is stronger than your positive destiny, or is more prominent in your life than your positive destiny, challenges come, and you have to go through difficulties to make things happen for you. So when you realize that your destiny is not in good position, then you need to align it, or what we call in Ewe, removal of negative destiny. But in reality, is to align the positive and the negative so that they can balance. There should be a balance in your life. You know, Voodoo is all about balance, living in harmony with nature. So when you realize that your destiny is more challenging and giving you more challenges than how to make things happen, then you must find someone who knows about destiny, so that they can align your positive destiny with your negative destiny in order for you to move progressively in life. No, that does not mean that when your negative destiny and the positive destiny are aligned, that doesn't mean that you will not face some challenges. You will face challenges, but it will be more easier for you to overcome the challenges than when it is not aligned. Thank you, if you are sweet, for that question. I thought you people are sleeping by now. And then we have a Nelson Danso following the host, and Ade BC follow the host. And then Nelson Danso is saying good morning. Good morning, Nelson Danso. How are you? Thank you very, very much for joining this morning's show. I'm very grateful. Hope you and your loved ones are fine. I wish you a very wonderful day. And then we have Bokor Shamba, Bokor Sofo Shamba Musa saying good evening, Papa. Good evening, Bokor. How are you? Thank you very much for joining today's section. We are very grateful. I hope yourself, your brother, your mom, and your dad are all doing well. I said I was going to talk with you the other day, but I've been quite busy. I couldn't call you, but hopefully today is Thursday. We are in the early hours of Thursday when I go to sleep, and I woke up, and I don't think do we have anything tomorrow seriously? Okay, tomorrow, today, it's not tomorrow. Today, Thursday, we're not having any serious work. I'm going to take time to rest, so I'll try to call you. But if I don't please do call me. Bokor Safo Shamba. Thank you very much. And then we have Aura Hariko sending us 7 rose flowers. Hello, Aura Hariko. Thank you very much. We are very grateful. And then we have Stone G follow the host. Aura Hariko also follow the host. Then we have N Ameyibo Nuku Bokor Nuku Ameyibo. Papa, do you people have Voodoo for Ese Dada also? No, we don't have a Voodoo for the Ese Dada, because Ese Dada is a virtual entity, I would say. It's the one that sent each person's Ese. It's like your mother in the spiritual world. That's the one we call Ese Dada. So it's the one who sent you as a destiny to come into your, send you as an individual destiny to come there. Ese Dada is the one who is the God that we are calling Mawu Ese. They and the other two are the Trinity. So the Ese Dada is the one that sent you here, or is the one that created you and sent you here. It's supposed to, like the name goes, Ese Dada is a female entity. It's your divine mother. Like in other religions, they say divine mother, divine mother. In Ewe, Ese Dada is the divine mother. Thank you very much for that beautiful question, Bokor Abeibo. Then we have Manuela Santana. I say, Oi. Is it Oi? Yeah, thank you very much, Santana, Manuela Santana. And then Nelson, that's also hello, Papa. Hello, Nelson. Thank you. Then we have our sister Angela G. Williams, Angela Gani Williams. Say greetings, Papa and AMT family. Hello, Angie. How are you? Thank you very much for being here. And how is Williams and everybody? I'm very grateful that you are here. Your junior sister Kadi. My regards to them all and to your children. You are very much welcome to the program. And then Aura Hariko said, many thanks to your son for his reading. Okay, who is that? Who do we do that reading for? Maybe it's Senna. Okay, thank you very much, Aura Hariko. We are very, very, very grateful. And then we have Lamisi. It's been a very long time. Say hi, say hello, Lamisi. How are you? Thank you very much for joining today's live streaming. I'm very grateful. And then Error sending us rose flower times 4, and Error again sending us rose flower times 2, and then Aura Hariko sent us rose flower times 8. We are grateful to all of you, and Error being number 3 in the fan club, sending us a rose flower times 13. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. We have Lawrence follow the host, and Ba Afira also follow the host. And then we have OJ Ben say good morning, OJ Ben. Thank you very much for joining the midweek live streaming. And then Angela Gani Williams said, greetings, Papa. If one was to remove their negative destiny and align their positive destiny, yes. Then Toby Lawrence said, Toby, good morning to you, Lawrence. I hope you are fine. And then let's continue with Angela's destiny. If let's start the greeting. If one was to remove their negative destiny and align their positive destiny, is it possible for one to revert back to their negative destiny? No, you will not revert back to your negative destiny. Once you have aligned your positive destiny, or align your negative destiny with your positive destiny, and setting up your destiny, you will not revert or go back to your negative destiny again. However, there are so many things in life that your destiny is confronting, or so many things that are confronting your destiny in this life. Whatever is in your destiny before you came into this world will be at play. And it is up to you to continue checking, doing a reading, and finding out if anything is not going on well. You find out, and then you fix it. And then you find out, then you fix it. But you cannot revert to the negative destiny again. Aligning your positive destiny or your negative destiny with your positive destiny does not mean that no challenges in life will come to you. Challenges in life will still come to you, but now you know, and you can now find solutions to them. If you cannot do it yourself, talk to people who know how to find solutions. Talk to your teachers. Talk to people who will help you to fix whatever challenges are coming into your life. Because definitely, if you are supposed to be a teacher in your destiny, and when your negative destiny is aligned with your positive destiny, yes, you will surely become a teacher in your life. But being a teacher does not mean that you will not have the challenges of trying to learn and try to live, trying to coach yourself and coach other people. And there will be bad people, there will be good people who will come into your life. So it does not guarantee that once your destiny is aligned, you are free from challenges in life. But the challenges that will destroy your life will be curtailed, will be controlled, and you will be able to find solution to them. Thank you very much. And then we have Lawrence and Toby. Good morning. Good morning to you, Lawrence. I hope you are fine. Thank you very much for joining our live stream, midweek live stream. I'm grateful to all of you. And then we have Lawrence again saying, Toby, good morning again to you, Lawrence. And then Bokor Sofo Shamba Musa, I said, okay, no problem, Baba. It's nice to see the live at this time. Yes, we are trying to create it so that people can have opportunity to ask questions and also reflect on what we have done on Sundays. Thank you very much. And then we have Baafira say greetings. Greetings to you, Baafira. How are you? I hope you are fine. And you and your loved ones are doing well. Yes. So we have Mr. Blaze became the number 10 fan in the number 10 fan in the fan club. Thank you. Congratulations to you. And then Mr. Blaze sending us Hat Me ×1. We are grateful. And DJ follow the host, Evans there. And then Trap Wiz also 99 following the host. King Reno Cash follow the host, and Itua shared the live. Angela Williams shared the live, and TG saying hello TG. Thank you very much. And then we have Nurse Agama say good evening, Baba. Hello Nurse Agama, good evening to you. And then we have Samuel Toussaint number 6 say hello Toby, can you explain a little more about when we die? Okay, Samuel Toussaint, I don't know when what happened when people die. I cannot tell, because I am still alive, and I don't think anybody has died before and came back to tell us what had happened. However, a lot of philosophies, a lot of teachings, spiritual philosophies say that this life is one life, and when you leave this life, you will go into another life, and you will return to this one again. That's what I know. But as I said earlier, the destiny, your soul, your inner self, your real self does not die. It's like the memory chip. And when it comes back into this life or any other lifetime, it will continue from where it left off, because the device may be different. The wine may be a new wine in an old bottle. That's the way Jesus Christ has explained it in the Bible. That is an old wine in a new bottle. So an old soul or an old destiny may come into a new body, and as it develops and get to where it can realize its presence on this earth, it will pick up from where it left off in its past life. This much I can tell, but I don't know what happened when people die. Thank you very much. And then we have Kes say, I used to watch on Facebook, so glad I found back this man of wisdom. Thank you very much, Kes. I'm grateful, and I am flattered. Thank you. And then Afia Sweet is saying, I think it's the same question. Papa, can someone take your destiny from you? No, no one can take your destiny from you, but people can block your destiny from moving forward. What is the difference of somebody taking your destiny from you or no one taking your destiny from you and your destiny being blocked? For instance, you were born as a child. Unfortunately, your father and your mother have separated or divorced. One of the parties or one of the partners, either your mother or your father, want your custody to take care of you, or they have to get you and take care of you. Initially, you were the child of the two of them, and the two of them were directly helping your life. But for their own misunderstanding, something that you have nothing to do with came and they have separated. Or even sometimes one party has gone, or even both parties have left you. And then now somebody, or you have been given to someone to take care of you. What your father and mother can do for you, those things will not happen. Maybe you have been given to a stepmother or a stepfather, and that stepfather, instead of helping you to grow, or stepmother for you to grow, she's also thinking about her own or his own. So instead of you progressing, your progress will be retarded and kept under the carpet. So it may take time for you to grow and get out of that situation and continue with your destiny. But no one can take your destiny from you. And even the situation you were going through is part of your destiny. It may be a training for you. So for that reason, you had to go through whatever you are going through, because there is nothing that will happen to you in this lifetime that has no relationship with your destiny. If you are going through hard times and having challenges, it's your destiny for you to go through such situation or to experience that event. If things are happening well for you at a certain time in your life, that's your destiny. But to say someone would take your destiny from you and use it is not possible. No one can take anybody's destiny. It's only people can retard your destiny. Like somebody, you have not done anything wrong and you were caught up in a situation where other people were arrested and you are locked up in a jail. You have not done anything wrong. They cannot prove that you have done anything wrong, but because being at the wrong place at the wrong time, you ended up being in jail. It's your destiny who decided that. That's why we say negative destiny. You have to work on it. So no one can take anything from you. So being locked up somewhere for some time may stop you from experiencing the things you should have experienced. But that's what your destiny has planned for you. And when the time comes and you get out of that, it's also that's the time your destiny decided, or your negative destiny, whether positive or negative, decided that you should get out. That's why it is up to you as a human being to work on your destiny so that your destiny is free to explore the good things that are in your destiny. You should try always to align the negative one so that the good one can come up and support you. Thank you very much, Fia Sweet, for that question. And then we have Error sent us name shout out ×1. This is the first time we got this kind. Thank you very much, Error. And then Error again sent wink wink ×5. We are very grateful. I don't even know all these things, so I'm just smiling. I don't even know, but I'm thankful and grateful to all of you. And Error. And then Error again said, love you so much ×1. I'm grateful. And then we have a Haj Katel Haj Palmer. Haj Katel Haj Palmer said, good morning, Father. Please, why don't good energies fight against the bad energies at the same place? Good energies were created by God. Bad energies were also created by God. Or I would say good energies were created in nature, and bad energies are also in nature. You cannot say because there are bad energies in nature means they are evil. And you cannot also say because there are good energies in nature that means they are perfect. In nature, there is always the opposite. There is night, there is day. There is darkness and there is light. There are good things and there are also bad things. All these things combined together is what makes nature beautiful. If there is no darkness, you will not know what light is. And if there is no bad things, you would also not know what good things are. So, bad things or bad energies and good energies complement each other. It is up to you as a human being to know how to play between these two energies in order to strike a middle path or a balance so that you can enjoy your life and live in harmony with nature. It is the balancing of these two energies, good energy and bad energy, are the ones that makes you a human being, to be able to play between these two forces. Because these two forces are all God. They are all created. They are all part of nature. You cannot live with one without the other. But how to balance your life between these two is what is called living or called life. So there cannot be a bad energy without a good energy, and there cannot be a good energy without a bad energy. They complement each other. Thank you very much. And then we have Taufik Hussein following the host, Joycelyn Fagin followed the host, and then Angel followed the whole, and then Maxi No followed the host, and Angela G. Williams say Ashe. Thank you very much, Angie. I'm grateful. And Kese Baba, do you practice Ifa? Yes, we practice the part in the Ewe land we call Afa. We are also Afa priests. Afa and Ifa, Fa are the same thing, but different cultural basis and different language or dialects. Yes, we practice Afa, which is Ifa. Then Samuel Toussaint says, when we are initiated into a voodoo, does this also have an effect on our destiny? Definitely. The voodoos that you get initiated into are the ones, some of them are the ones that came in your destiny. They came into this world with you, so you'll be attracted to them in one way or the other. So when you get initiated to them, it's like you coming back home to take from where you left off in your past life. So the voodoos that we get initiated into play a very major role in our destiny's path. Thank you very much. And then Maxino say, good morning, sir. First time following you. I'm enjoying your teachings. Maxino, I'm very grateful. I'm here to teach. And I am happy that you are enjoying the teachings. And then we have our sister, I am Khadija, the nature is balance. Yes, the balancing between the negative and the positive is what is life. But if you don't learn the process, the method of how to balance between the two, and one of them is more prominent in your life, that's where problem comes. Even if you are enjoying good things and everything is happening good for you and you are not facing any challenges, it's also a problem. What is the problem in that? Jealousy, envy, attacks will also come. And when you are only going through the bad one and you are in a bad situation and no good thing is happening, it's also a problem. Rejection and all kind of things, people not liking you, not being loyal to you, and all those things also happen. So whether you are on the right side or the life side of destiny, whether you're on the positive side or negative side, and if one side is prominent or stronger it's always a problem. That's why we have to learn how to balance ourselves between the positive and the negative so that we are on the middle path. That's what is usually said in yoga or Hinduism, that you should always be on the middle path. If you are too strict in your life, people will call you a very wicked person. And if you are too lenient and too soft, people will call you a stupid person. So you should live on the middle path, where when it is not good, you balance it. When it is too good, you balance it. Don't be leaning on one side of life. Be in the middle. So sometimes you are serious and people fear you. Sometimes you are down to earth and everybody comes around you. That is what life is all about. Balance. Balancing in nature. Thank you very much for that. I am Khadija. And then Angela G. Williams, our sister, they say, yes, all about Ma'at balance. So you wouldn't know one without the other. Exactly. You are supposed to know the two. If the two does not exist, you cannot know the other one too. So good things come, bad things come. You should learn how to balance your life in between them. And then we have an error. Baba, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kes. I'm grateful to all of you. Then we have Official Gibson asking for location. We are in Ghana on the Spinters Road. You find us on Google Map. You type in African Magic Temple and you find our location. Then Kes, how do you know that you are being called by the Voodoo, your Loas? There is no need of Vodus calling you or not calling you. Those are usually Christian terms to fool people. If it is in your destiny to work with Voodoo, from childhood you will be attracted to it. But if it is not in your destiny to work with Voodoo, but you have interest, you can approach a teacher. The teacher will look into it and tell you which Vodus that came with you in your destiny, so that you can work with those that came in your destiny. So it's not necessarily to say that you are being called or you have not been called. We are not Christians where they say it's a call, because somebody has not got a job and went and bought a second-hand clothing and got some Bible and start telling others that God told them to tell you. What did God tell them to for themselves? Not for you, not for them to tell you. What did God told them? That's why they cannot answer. It is only, their message is only for you, not for themselves. But then at the end of the day, when people contribute money for them, they go home and enjoy themselves. And they told you, God told them to tell you. So in traditional spirituality, if it is there, you will know. It is not like I was called. If you have affinity, interest, closeness towards nature and tradition, it will be worrying you. Sometimes people suppress it because of society and people in the society and social norms. People try to suppress that thing that, oh, if I start going this way, people will think that I am this when I go. You see, for instance, if you are doing a research on religion, and then you came across a philosophy or a teaching that really resonates with your inner core, that is very practical, and it is experience-based teaching. Would you say because you have faith in a particular religion, you don't want to be part of this? Or would you say that, oh, these teachings resonate with me so much and I can feel comfortable with it? It is not based on faith. It is not based on belief. It is based on practicality, experiment, and experience. Would you say that because I have faith in a religion that is dead, or a spirituality that is not giving you any result, So I will not follow what my inner self is saying. A lot of people suppress it because they want to please others. So, guys, when it is part of you, you will definitely be attracted to it. It is not like a call. It is an inner feeling. Thank you. Then we have Itu. I say, good morning, sir. First time seeing you teach. I'm from Angola. Thank you for this teaching. I thank you very much, Itua. I'm grateful that you joined. My regards to all the people in Angola. And then Kes sent us a rose flower times 13. Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, Kes. I'm grateful. I wish to know you more one day. And then we have Itua saying, nice teach. We are grateful. Thank you. And then we have, I am Khadija say, Papa, Jopata protected me this weekend because I hit a huge deer. Yes, I remember you had this before, and that means this is a new thing again. We thank Jopata for everything. And thank you very much for the testimony. I'm happy. What do we have? You have some question to ask. Okay, what is your name?
Yeah, I hear a question that in African spirituality, does God forgive?
That's the error. You are the one using the word and the name error. Okay, no problem. We are here. We will teach you. Say the error is say in African spirituality, does God forgive all our sins just like Christianity? No. Whatever you sow, you will reap. There is no God in the sky. You are the God. So if you have done something in secrecy and you think that nobody has seen you, once you have seen yourself, you know. And if it is a good thing, a good reward will come for you. And if it's a bad thing, you receive the bad reward. God does not forgive. There is no God in the sky. So there is no God anywhere that will forgive you. Nature doesn't forgive. But, nature does not forgive. So when you are going to take an action, make sure you take good actions because you will expect to get good result. Getting good result depends on the actions that you take. Getting bad results is depending on the actions that you take. So that forgiveness matter. If only Christians will teach their congregants or congregation that when you do an action, you will get a reward for the action. I believe a lot of corruption and all these bad things would not be in our societies. Why? How do you expect to destroy someone, kill an innocent person because of your greed or wickedness, and expect that you go to your temple, go to your church, and go to your God, that your God should forgive you? Was your God who killed the person or destroyed the person or did bad thing to the person? So why should your God forgive you? You should rather go to the person's God and ask them for forgiveness. But because you are thinking that your God is supreme, is better than that person's God, that's why you think that when you destroy the person, you go to your God will forgive you. It does not happen like that in nature. What you sow is what you reap. You cannot sow mango tree and expect that the fruits will be apple. No, nature doesn't do it that way. Unless, of course, a mango tree is doing and people grafted it and put apple, then it can show, but then that is human interference. So when you do actions, the reward or the result of the action or the reaction of the action will come to you. There's no forgiveness. And then we have Kes saying, thanks, Baba. Thank you to Kes. We are grateful. And then Kes said, can you be a part of Ifa and Voodoo same time? Yes, of course. Why not? The Ifa people call Voodoo Orisha. And Afa people call, Ifa people call spirit Orisha. And people in Ewe land and for people who practice Ifa, that is called Afa, they call spirits Voodoo. So it's the same thing. It's only the language that differs. It's not anything different at all. Spirit is Voodoo and spirit is Orisha. The language, the dialect is what is different. Thank you very much. And then Maxino says, I'm in Kaswa. Spiters isn't too far from me. Say, how or what can you do to help me with? Or Maxino, we have our number. Call the number, book an appointment. They will tell you when to come. They'll give you a time. And when you come, we will look into whatever is happening in your life. We will use the spirit to consult to find out what is happening in your life behind the scene. And then we will tell you what to do to fix it. So you are not far from me at all. Thank you very much, Maxino, for that beautiful question. And Africa Magic Temple, which is the host, they say you can reach Africa Magic Temple on +233 262 367578 for Afa Ifa divination and initiations. Thank you very much. And then we have Mr. Bless, and much respect from Germany. Thank you very much, Mr. Bless. I'm grateful that you are enjoying the show. And then we have Khadija, our sister there in the US, in Atlanta, Georgia. Khadija, say, what products do you have on your table? Okay, that's a very good question, Khadi. We have now prepared our Akai soap, which is the aura enhancing soap. The aura enhancing soap is a soap that when you bath it or use it to wash your face or wash your head, will enhance your aura. So when you go among people or go to places that you go to, your aura will be pleasant and people will want to deal with you pleasantly. It fights away the negative perception of people about you. That's what the aura enhancing soap, which we call the Akai soap. In the second container, we have the fumigation, like what we are using here. It is very good for cleansing your environment. Wherever you are, you use it, you burn it, and then it cleanses. Those of you who have businesses or have places that you want to let people come and good people to come, when you use this fumigation or incense that is prepared by African Magic Temple, it will cleanse the place from bad and negative energies, and it will attract good people towards you or towards your place. If you are doing business, if it's a store or it's a club, it's a business, anything business, even in your own house, also it cleanses the negative, or it drives away the negative energies, and good energies come, and that will bring good luck and good prospects to you. Then with it we have the famous Akai oil. This is Akai. This is my spirit that I have worked with for almost getting to 40 years, and it has brought a lot of things into my life. It has increased my status in life. It has brought blessings into my life. It has brought children into my life, and has brought a lot of good things into my life. This is the oil from this particular spirit, voodoo, or energy or entity I work with. Akai is an entity of the sun sphere, the solar, not the solar is sky. It's a Japanese word, solar, and then later it found its way into English language called solar. It's a Japanese word called solar, which means sky. I'm talking about the sun sphere spirit, that has to do with attraction, shining, beauty, and all that good things that brings good luck. So the Akai oil comes with the Akai soap, the fumigation, or the incense. So 3 of these are in this package. We have already sent them. They are on their way to the US. And those of you who are interested in having them, you can send in your request and we will supply them to you. The price of the package here is going for $75 US. $75 US. That's what these 3 items are going for. These items can be with you if you take good care of it for more than a year, and you will still continue using it and getting its blessing. It's $75 US for a package of these 3 items, and it is coming to you. It's on the way to the US, and once we receive your order, we will check where you are in the world and we'll add the shipping cost to it and ship it to you. Thank you very much, Khadija. I am Khadija here. We are very grateful. I had prepared this about 6 years ago, and it was very popular in the world. People who bought it benefited from it, and I believe some people even told me they still have a piece of it, and when they are going for their important appointments or important things, they use it before going, and they still get success. And it's already on the way coming into the US, and we are going to be distributing them from the US because it makes it easier when we are distributing to the whole world from the US than distributing it from our base in Ghana. So we have already given it to one of our good students who is taking them, and when it gets there, people who will buy it will distribute it. One package of the 3 incense, soap, and Akai oil are going for $75 US. So any of you that is interested, please, those of you who are not in dollar zone, you can convert it into the $75 into your local currencies, and we will send it to you. Thank you very much, Khadija, for that beautiful question. And then we have a secretary sent us rose flower ×1, and Kes also sent out rose flower ×7 again. Kes sent another rose flower ×3. We are very, very happy, and thank you very much. We have Alaji Malam Zaki follow the host. Thank you very much, Malam Zaki. Please, I don't want anybody to put their telephone number here and say that, oh, please contact me. I don't want that on my program. Let us respect each other in this social media. Thank you for following the host. And then we have a secretary who also followed the goal, and then Itua said, well said. Thank you very much. Error is saying, is the concept of spiritual husband true? The spiritual husbands and all these things are mostly in religious circles. In our traditional spirituality, especially Ewe traditional spirituality and Voodoo, the things that I have learned are not Christian, and they have no relationship with Christianity. So the concept of spiritual husbands are not there in the teachings and the lessons that I have learned. However, there are energies and entities who sometimes came in your destiny. And sometimes they want to show themselves or want to either work with you or make you to know their presence in their life. And if you don't know them through spiritual consultation and all this thing, they may be appearing as a roadblocks and challenges in your life or on your path. When you go to an ordinary spiritualist or a Christian priest or a Muslim priest, they'll say you have a spiritual husband, and that spiritual husband is blocking everything. Sometimes it is just the energies that wanted to work with you, but they want to create awareness for you to know them. And that way of trying to let you know them, you may find it as if it was a problem. But if you go to a proper diviner, that diviner will tell you what exactly is blocking or trying to approach you. And once you know it, your life begins to shine and things start happening in your life. So that concept of spiritual husbands may not be totally true, but in religious circles, that's the way they can explain it. Thank you very much. Because if you have a spiritual husband, so there must be spiritual wives as well, and probably spiritual children. Huh? Is it not? If there's a spiritual husband and spiritual wife, then there must be spiritual children. How are you going to deal with all this?
Spiritual family.
Spiritual grandfathers, spiritual grandmothers. No. What we know is that there are energies that came in your destiny, and the Eves call this one Taji Vodu. The Taji Vodu, the Vodus that came on your Ori, and the Yorubas call it Orisha. The Ori is your head, and Eves call head Eta. So a Taji Vodu is spirits that came in your destiny, and these spirits wanted to make their presence known, that they are here with you. Some are helpers, some are there to guide you, and some are there just to watch you to grow. But you, without knowing them, they came in your life, but what you should do to let them work with you, you don't know it, so you begin to feel as if they are distractions and they are blocking your way. It is good that you visit a traditional spiritual diviner to look into your life and tell you what is in your destiny and what you should do about it or them in order to see the benefits that they brought with you into this world. A lot of time, people who have Mamiwata in their destiny, when they go to religious settings or other Christianity or Islam, they say, oh, you are having a marine spirit. The marine spirit is worrying you. But how do they know whether you came into this life with that particular energy that is about or wanted to help you, but you don't know? It is advisable that you go and find out and learn about yourself. The Hindu philosophies teach that man, know thyself. Try to know yourself, and once you know yourself, all this husband or wife or children do not make you scared. Thank you very much, Errol, for that beautiful question. And then we have a divine finest Choi. What is that? Let me see. Choice work. They say following the host. And then Shadrach Paradise also follow the host. And Maxino said, okay, thank you, sir. I will do just that. You are very much welcome, Maxino. And then we have N. Ameibo say, Papa, do nature spirits have free will? I don't know whether nature spirits have free will or they don't have free will. Because whatever is in nature, they are all working together for the common good of nature and for the common good of humanity and all that lives within that nature. Whether they have a free will or they don't have a free will, I don't know, because I am not a spirit. I am not a nature spirit. I am a human being, and I am working with spirits, working with nature spirits and all other spirits for that matter. But I don't know whether they have a free will or they don't have a free will. Even human beings, do we really have a free will? If we come to think about it, do we really have a free will? Anyway, we think about that. And then we have Chams. He said, please, do you do marine work? No, I don't do marine work, but I do consultation. And if in your consultation a spirit that is in nature, which uses its water as its base or abode, yes, we work with that. We don't work with a marine spirit and all this. That's not the way we look at it. From our angle, there are spirits that use water. There are spirits that use fire. There are spirits that use the earth, and the spirits that use the air. And spirits use the ether, and all those things. We work with all of them. But we don't say we are doing marine work, whereby somebody will come and say, oh, I want a marine spirit is wearing me. We don't know what is a marine spirit. But we know that there are spirits that use water as their base to operate. Thank you. And then we have Angela G. Williams, our sister there in the USA. I need some more Akai soap, Papa. Yes, they are on the way to the US, and once you place order, it will come to you. I know the first one that I made about 6 years or 7 years ago, I sent them to you and to Khadija, and you people were the ones who distributed them for me. We have made another new one, so they are on the way coming into the US. And once they get there, I'll inform you in my program. But if you place an order for them, once they get to the US, it will be posted to you. It will attract the cost price of $75 plus the shipping or postage. I don't know how that will be. And then we have Sultan says, sun does not deal with beauty. That's Venus. You don't know about so much about spirituality. Bring it down. The sun does not deal with beauty. You don't know so much about spirituality. You don't know that the sun shines and brings beautiful things out. You thought that Venus is the only one that deals with beauty. You don't know so much, my brother or my sister. So don't tell me here that the sun does not deal with beauty. What brings beauty out? Is it not light? And what brings light? Is it not the sun? And you are telling me sun does not deal with beauty. What do you know about spirituality? Let's go on. And then we have Benosel 39, Benosei 39 say, please, how much is it? We just said the price is $75 for the package of 3 different things: soap, oil, and incense. Thank you very much. And then we have Mr. Blaise. How much in euro? Please, I don't know euro. I'm talking about US dollars. You can convert them. I don't have an idea about how much 75 US dollars are or is in euro. You should work it out. That's why I said that you should convert it to your local currency, and then we will send it to you. Thank you very much. And then Angela G. Williams said, yes, Papa, a wonderful product. Thank you very much. And then I am Khadija, Papa. I need some more oil. Yes, they are on the way coming to you in the US, and Bokor John will be distributing them to all of you who need them. Once you place an order, they will send them to you. I'm grateful. And then we have Bright Pencil. So Benjamin Asiedu follow the host. Thank you very much, Benjamin. And then Bright Pencil say, okay, follow the host. And then Lolo Bless, he said, follow the host. And Hale also follow the host. Don Marcus follow the host. And BJMS can drive out evil eyes and monitoring spirit. Yes, that's what it does. It's supposed to clear and cleanse your aura, and also cleanse your location or your environment in order to drive it. By cleansing means it's driving away negativity or negative energies that may be affecting you. Thank you very much, BJMS. And then we have Kes. They are your heavily made and allies. Yes. Those like in your Yoruba, you call them Egbe, the Egbe people or something, the Egbe or something. So yes, the spirits are our heavenly, or we don't believe in Ewe culture. We don't believe in heaven. There is nothing like a heaven. We believe in our ancestors. Whether that is what they call heaven, we don't know. But we don't have the concept of heaven. The heaven concept came from Christian religion and Islam. Thank you very much, Kes. And then Benjamin Asiedu said, good evening, Papa. Hello, Benjamin Asiedu 401. Good evening to you. And then Kes said they are not bad. Yes, I know. Those Orisha or Taji Vodu, they came from your destiny and they are not bad. And then we have hey, we are having so many people. Then I am Khadija said, Papa, what is the difference between Ori and Ese? Ori and Ese are the same, we will say, because Ori means your destiny and Ese also means your destiny. However, there are some small differences because of language. For us, the Ese is your inner self, and then within your Ese, within your inner self or your soul, you have your head spirit. And that head spirit is what is called Ori. And your head spirits are not only one. In some people's cases, there are so many head spirits, so we call it Taji Vodu. Because the word Ori in Yoruba means head. The word Ori in Yoruba simply means your head. So in Ewe, we have a word for head, but when we talk about spiritual things, your Ese, your inner self, is the one that carries everything that you have to bring you into this physical plane. And when you are living, is the one that takes you from here to wherever you may be before coming back or not coming back. I don't know. But your Ese can be likened to Ori in one way. Or the Etaji Vodu, which is the destiny's spirits that came in your destiny when you appear on this face of life, may be called the Ori or Orisha. Thank you for that. For us, it's the Ori, Ese, destiny, the soul, your Atma are all woven into one. The name, we call it Ese. Where is my people? They go to sleep. They are tired. But with us, even when we were coming to the shrine for the initiation, he was already sleeping in the car. He'll go to school tomorrow also. Yeah. And then we have Isha Aku. They say, how much in Ghana City? convert the 75 US dollars into Ghana cedis and you will find the equivalent. I am not converting them, so I'm just putting a price. You convert that one into your local currency and find how much it will be plus shipping or postage. And then we have a Eagle Eyes say lottery. Eagle Eyes lottery. Please, how do you know yourself? By consulting a spiritualist, then you will know yourself. Then we have Don Marcus say at African Magic Temple Mall. Thank you. And then Eagle Eyes lottery say, please, how do you the whole thing is mixing up. I don't know which one is which one. Those are old things that we have already spoken about. We are on the question of Isa Aku. Ishaku said, how much in Ghana cedi? Please convert the 75 US dollars into Ghana cedis and you will know the price. This is a very highly value product. It's been done through so many processes. It's not just the quantity. It is the quality, that spiritual quantification in it, that what it is. And then Eagle Eyes said, lot reply, please, how do you know yourself? I said that you have to consult with a spiritualist and they will tell you. And then Don Max at African Magic Temple Mall. And then Eagle Eyes say, please, how do you know yourself? Is the same question. And then I am Khadija Papa. What is the difference between Ori and Ese? I have just explained that the Ori and Ese are so similar in our Ewe. If we want to look at it, it's the same, because Ori means head. But in our Ewe cosmology, the head is there, but then there are spirits that are in the destiny, are spirits that are in the head. And that's how I would say it. So the esse is there before the head is inside the esse. So you have your esse, and then there are spirits that come in with the esse. So where esse is supreme in this case, because it's the one that carries all the other ori inside it. I think esse in Yoruba, in some part of Yoruba, this is called karada, and then karada, I don't know how the relationship between ori and karada is. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sister. I am Khadija. And then we have Gibran. Okay, Casey, what are the products, Baba? We were talking about, okay, there is somebody before that one, say, Chamzi. They say, please, do you do marine work? And I had explained that we work spiritual work, but we don't have anything like specific like marine work. However, if you want to be initiated into a mamiwata, yes, we do. Let me say so. And then Queen Aikuya Gogo. Goddess Queen Equia Goddess is a place your contact. Our contact is already in our profile. You can always find it. We have also written it here. You will see. And then we have case. What are the products, Baba? There are products, a soap, an aura enhancing soap, a fumigation incense to clear and cleanse your aura as well as your environment, and then also a perfume oil that you use to attract good things towards you and banish negative things that may be blocking your path. That's what it is. And then Gibran said, can you one get Akanyi from you, Papa? Yes, of course. If you are initiated into Akanyi, you must first be initiated into it. And then later, if you want the Akanyi to be made as a Voodoo for you, then you have to look for the items and pay for the things that will be used for it. And then it can be made for you. Yes, I am making it for some of my students who wanted it to be made for them. And then we have Aaron Silanga following the host, and Eagle's Eyes Lottery said, okay, thank you. The boy Spiro said, may our ancestors bless you, Papa. Thank you very much, the boy Spiro. We are grateful. I am very grateful for that. Good morning to you. And then Don Marcus said, please, I will meet you at Spinters 1JP to learn more. That's fine. Thank you. I'm ever ready to meet you. And then Chomsy again went on to say, do you handle marine spirit works? Yes, we do. Then the boy Spiro said, may our ancestors bless you, Papa. And then Don Marcus said, please, I will meet you. Okay, I think it's the same thing repeating. Then Julia Nana 801 say, hello, good morning. Sorry, we are where are you in Ghana? Please thanks. Julia, we are in Accra on the Spinters Road. If you type African Magic Temple into your Google map, you will find our location and all details about us. Thank you. And then we have the boy Spiro say, please, what the meaning of Sewo Nuku? What is the meaning of Sewo Nuku? Means a se has made wonders. A Sewo Nuku, a se jobese or destiny has shown its wonders. Sewo Nuku. Nuku in Ewe means wonders, and war is to do, and ese is destiny. So your destiny has done wonderful things. Ese wo nuku. This kind of name will be given to a child from parents who probably had been trying to have a child, but they are not having the child. So when that child finally comes, or when the baby finally comes, they will say ese wo nuku, or they can say mau wo nuku, because ese is also mau. That's why we call it mau ese. So ese wo nuku simply means destiny has done wonders. Thank you very much. Then we have our sister Angela G. Williams say, Papa, in Ewe, do you have a token of every spirit that you are initiated into? Not necessarily. The seeds that you have been initiated into, or the seeds that are given to you at the time of initiation, is your connection to the spirit. But if you want the spirit to be made for you as a spirit to have, then you have to get all the necessary things, and then it will be made for you. But the seed of initiation is what links you to the spirit. And when you call the spirit anywhere, because it's already inside of you, you have swallowed it. It is already. Every cosmology, I'm not very conversant with the Egbe relationship than what we call simply our ancestors, or what do they call it? People, Togbiul, a lot people who are dead and gone but are in a place where we can contact them and they can contact us or work with us. Maybe that's where the Egbe people are, and each Orisha. So each Voodoo, when you are initiated into it, it works for you. But if you want to get it as a Voodoo to be set up for you, yes, of course, it has to be set up for you. It can be set up for you, but it will cost you money because the items and the necessary things that will be used in setting it up to be a Voodoo that can be with you. And then when you also master it, at the one day you can also set it up for other people. Thank you very much. And then we have Nana Sika following the host, and then Julia Nana 801. Thank you so much, Papa. I'm very grateful. Thank you too. And then the boy Spiro, thank you, Papa, for the breakdown. I'm grateful to you. I think we don't have anybody on Facebook. People did not know we are on. People are there, but they are not asking questions.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead with your question.
What's the relationship between Ewe spirituality and dwarfs? Do they have anything to do with each other?
It is not the relationship between Ewes and dwarfs, or Ewe spirituality and dwarfs. It's not limited to Ewes alone. Dwarfs are in every culture. They are in European culture. That's why they call it dwarfs. They are in Akan culture, and they have a name for it, Motia. They are in Japanese culture, and they have a name for them. Every spirit that you see in Eveland also are in other cultures around there, because these are spirits of nature. They are not limited to Eves alone. But their names may be different in other cultures, how they call them and how they work with them. The Eves have dwarves, which we call Aziza in Ewe, or Age in Ewe. These are energies in nature, and if you are able to trap them or create a vessel that you can attract them to come and work with you, you can attract them. They are in nature already. So every spirituality and any other spirituality, they all have dwarfs. But we also, we call them Aziza in Ewe, and or Age in Ewe. And other cultures also have other names for it. So
what exact roles do they play in
Aziza as a dwarf in Ewe spirituality, and in other spiritualities, they are spirits of nature. And most of the time, we call them elementary or elemental spirits. They are very easy to human beings. They are closer to human beings and easy to work with, because by knowing how to invoke and call them, they easily communicate or teach you or guide you. The Eves believe very strongly that the Aziza are masters of herbs in nature. So most of the secrets of the herbs that our people know, it is believed that it was the Aziza or the dwarfs who taught them that, oh, if you take this herb and take that other herb and you add them, you will get this result. If you do this, you do that, you will get that result. So that is the main work Azizans do. It's not the coming to shake the building and dance. It's not the main work. That is only probably for attraction, if there is a real one. Because we have Aziza at our shrine, which is Obubuyaya. And Obubuyaya has been working with people. And when you introduce him to people, it vibrates the people and start to show itself either in dreams, or when you know how to invoke it. It appears in a glass of water or in a calabash and tells you what to do and give you times to do certain things. And when you follow the time, you see results. Yeah. Are you okay? Then we have Nana Sika following the host, and then Julia say thank you so much, and the boy say thank you for the breakdown. I think we are done with this today. We are around 2 o'clock now. Okay. I was saying we'll do up to 1 o'clock. Now we are 2 o'clock. Yeah, okay, I don't even have my watch. We need to. It's 2 o'clock, and not even we are around. It's exactly 2:01 here on my watch. So thank you all very much today for joining today's midweek section. I'm so grateful that you all made time to come. We have some questions on Facebook. Okay. So we have Caddy Fisher say, Papa, how often should you feed your essay? Your essay should be fed at least once a year. We had just fed somebody from the US who brought their essay. We fed the essay yesterday, is it not? Yeah, we fed their essay. Yeah, a day before.
We are in Thursday, so 2 days ago.
2 days. We fed it on Tuesday. We fed the essay 2 days ago, Tuesday, and he hadn't fed his essay for almost 3 years. But under normal circumstances, you are supposed to feed your essay once a year, so that you can empower it to work for you and support you and bring the good things you want for you in yourself in your life. And then we have Angela Gani. We say, Papa, so glad to see you on Wednesday. Thank you very much. We have started this one about 1 week ago, and we hope to continue if we see the response is good. Then Caddy Fisher said the greetings, Papa. Hello, Caddy Fisher. Caddy, how are you? Thank you very much. I'm grateful that I'm seeing you people here. And then Angela Gani Williams said, greetings, Papa and AMT family. Greetings to you, big sister Angie. Thank you for being here. My regards to Dorothy and everybody. I'm grateful. It's Dorothy, yeah. Okay. Are we done? I've read that one. Okay, thank you all very much for, there's a question there from Randolph McLean. Thank you for having this platform to help us understand the path. Bless you all. Thank you very much, Randolph. We are grateful to you for being here too. Thank you all very much. I'm going to close today's today and yesterday's section, and we will see you again on Sunday. You talk with Mama, my doctor, all the ancestors, all the spirits of nature, and all our voodoos that we work with. I thank you all for being here, even though it's late. I call upon you to be around me to teach, and you were all here. I'm grateful. May tomorrow, or may today, which is Thursday, be a good day for all the people who join this program tonight, and also to all those that have not yet joined. May the ancestors continue to be with you forever. Thank you. Okay. So this is ready. A kind soap is ready, and then the fumigation. So those of you who want to order it, who have the interest, please just send in your request, and it will be the phone number. Oh, they should call African Magic Temple's phone number 0262 3675778, and you add you prefix the country code, which is +233, and then you be put on and then we will mail it to you. Thank you very much. I'm grateful.